welcome everyone to the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Bulls will put total leather and we'll get started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Missouri's offense will take the first swing of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And interception.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the air, it's Terrell. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Leaves it with the running back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, USF! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese. And you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Quick strike complete. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds his tight end. No chance to run, but still a good gain. A 3rd down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. And the Bulls headed quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Off play action on first down. Finds the tight end. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Red pass is complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Bulls come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. This is a makeable field goal distance, but this offense is thinking touchdowns. They'll go for it on fourth. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Got enough space, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside the ACC today. UConn was anything but dominant today, but the Huskies are going to leave Rentschler Field winners. A lot to work on, no question, but they avoid one in the L column.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll pull it down.
We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game. But this type of win is a serious statement.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. The give to the left side. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off play action. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Wide open downfield. Offense on the move. Hey, big play there. Gets it to the 30. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
All right, that's one the offensive line has got to be able to communicate and pick up. When that inside linebacker comes running through the A gap or the B gap, those O-linemen, they've got to work together, and they've got to pass guys off to one another to make sure they pick him up. They didn't do it that time.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Right down the boulevard. It's good. Now the lead is down to 11.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Terrell. Makes the grab.
That's a bang-bang play, 3-step slant. They rep this over and over in practice so they can go out and execute it on game day like that.
The give to the back. Jukes his way for more. Dragged down at the 26 after a pickup of 5. The Bulls are in the hurry-up.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. You just gave up a 1st down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
The quick out. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. And the Bulls can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, the ground game. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. The Bulls decide to punt it away. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got it. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the 1st. Let's take a break and look at the 1st quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. They'll run play action. On target. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. For no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. From the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the right. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They'll run it from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
Power football with the run. Pass mistakes, and he may get more. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on! Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Bulls are moving quickly down the field. To the ground with the back. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking for a man. It's Terrell. Oh, they're after him. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So stopped at the 18. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Just a small return, but a big play as they head it now at the 45.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now.
Turning on the Jets. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Bulls in the hurry-up. Gonna run it. It's Lemon. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the ground game on the left. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Looking to throw, it's Terrell. Trying to set up the screen. Makes a man miss. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. They'll run it on 1st and goal. A stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, South Florida. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. UNLV is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to New Mexico. The moment something changes in this Mountain West fight, you will hear about it here. Back to you guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
2nd down coming up.
The sure hands, it's Fox. He's got enough for a Missouri 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now the play fake. Spits it out to the back. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They go to the ground. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. On the run, it's Lemon. Got the 1st down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Bulls, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Terrell. Hauls it in.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver, put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
He'll pull it on the read. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. The Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The give to the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Had nowhere to go with that one, had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. So now on fourth down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And the returner will be brought down. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
Missouri will put a foot to it to start us in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. The short hands, it's Cox. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. To the air, it's Terrell. It's on target and complete. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up of 3. It's 3rd and 7. Wants to throw again. He lofts one down the sideline. He's got it inside the 25. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's the handoff. Oh, and a move. Crosses the 10. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. And the Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. The running back has it. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Bulls.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
The AT unit on the field. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
34, Missouri, 3.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Here's a heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Oh, he's got some space. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Give to the back. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Trying play action. Looking down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Back to throw, it's Terrell. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, USF!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Virginia Tech picked a bad day to have a bad day. The once proud tradition Frank Beamer built there in Blacksburg, we're a long way from that right now. They're trailing by 30 to Duke.
Throws to the wideout.
Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's complete on the right side.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
They'll try the run. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Leaves it with the back. And a nice run. This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. He'll keep it himself. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. He'll do it himself. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. The Bulls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Terrell. He's going to run it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Bulls really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the 2nd half, and it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
The Bulls will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. He wastes no time and comes out throwing, working that wide receiver screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball. So Missouri will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Tight end now in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Makes a grab along the left sideline for the huge gain. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bulls.
Well, the quarterback does a great job with his decision-making. Found the matchup he wanted one-on-one. His tight end's able to stretch the field. He makes the catch, and he does the rest of the work himself, running it into the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
Missouri, 6.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Got his man. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. You just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
Missouri will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Grab near the marker. It's Brown. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to run, it's Lemon. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Going to the ground. Headed to the end zone. Give him 114 yards on the ground so far in this one, and he is closing in on that 1,000-yard mark. Makes the grab. Touchdown, South Florida. And they take it in for 6 more points. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4.
Missouri, 6.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to power their way ahead. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be 2nd down. Now on the option. The pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Rush. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Takes it on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. The give to the tailback.
Play callers love it offensively when you can run the football when the other team knows you're going to do it. That is called imposing your will. And here in the fourth quarter with the lead, the very first play of the drive, you break off a nice run. He might just call the exact same play right again here.
Gives it on the option. Makes a man miss. Turns it on in midfield. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on third down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on third.
They want that clock to run. Picks up the first down, still moving. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll send the tight end in motion. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
The battle for L.A. has wrapped up as we've got a winner between USC and UCLA. USC went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters in that fourth quarter. Total destruction by the Trojans in a statement win if there ever was one. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This time
finds a spot in the middle. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Off play action on 1st down. A little release to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Bulls send out the punt unit. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll give it to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.